Tanner Parker. Batting ninth and playing shortstop, number 2, Austin Garrison. And pitching, number 30, Walker Swearingen. The head coach for the Lions is Brent Kimbrell, and he is assisted by Chase Reeves and Dylan Ernest. And now for the 2023 Indians. Leading off and playing second base, number 35, Drew Capobianco. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 34, Matthew Martinolage. Batting third and playing third base, number 16, Will Verdone. Batting fourth and playing center field, number 2, Jackson Lee. Batting fifth and playing right field, number 29, Jackson Settlemyers. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 17, Bo Rock. Batting seventh and playing catcher, number 14, Gray Bain. Batting eighth and playing left field, number 23, Eli Hancock. Batting ninth and DH is number 25, Dre McRae. And pitching is number 4, Brady Davis. In right field, number 29, Jackson Settlemyers. Center field, number 2, Jackson Lee. Left left field, number 23, Eli Hancock.
Welcome to Roy
First
Crescent
base,
Field,
number
home of
17,
the
Bo
Itawamba
Rock.
Indians. We're
Second base,
about
number
to
35,
start here
Drew
in a few minutes
Capabianco.
with the
Shortstop,
Indians taking
number
on
34,
the
Matthew Martinowicz.
East Mississippi Lions.
Third base, number 16, Wilbur Dunn. Pitcher,
I'm
number
Raphael
14,
Henry.
Gray Bain.
Joining me here in the
Pitcher, number 4,
ICC
Brady Davis.
Foundation booth is
And DH, number
Brother
25,
Brad Boggs.
Jay McRae.
And we're going to give you the play-by-play and a little bit of analysis of what's going on today.
Happy birthday, Reese.
And we'll have the First American Bank pitch here in a moment, right after the national anthem.
Please rise for the national anthem.
Beautiful day in Fulton, Mississippi, where the Indians of Itawamba will be taking on the East Mississippi Lions. The Lions are coached by Coach Brent Kimbrough. And they come into this contest 19-19 on the year, 7-11 in the MACC. Their assistant coaches is Chase Reeves, and also a former player here for Itawamba is Dylan Ernest, is their assistant coach for the Indians. For the Lions of East Mississippi. And on the hill for ICC will be Brady Davis wearing number 4. The Indians in all white with blue letters with the ICC on the chest over the heart. And East Mississippi coming in with their black tops with white letters and white bottoms. So the Indians have Bo Rock at first base, Drew Capabianco at second base, Matthew Martinowicz at shortstop, and Will Verdong at third base. I'm trying to see who's in the outfield. Number 22, I think.
I believe you got Eli Hancock out there in the left, and then you've got Jackson Lee in center, and then you've got right fielder be Jackson Suttlemeyers, and then, of course, behind the plate, we've got Gray Bain there, Raphael.
All right. Now we're getting ready for the First American Bank opening pitch by Brady Davis.
Leading off for the Lions, number 14, Ethan Medley.
And coming up to the plate will be Ethan Medlin for the Lions. Here's the first pitch, outside for a ball.
That was your first pitch, their opening pitch, as you mentioned, at 3:04 p.m. So, and that was our Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineup as well for the Indians. As far as in the field, that's strike one right there. So we've got a 1-1 count here on Medlin, who, Raphael, he is currently leads their team with a batting average of 349. He Sends a little flare out to second base there for Capobianco, able to grab it. That's out number 1 on the day.
Good job by Drew just settling and waiting on that flare to come out there and make the catch for out number 1.
Looks like next you got Aiden Brooks come to the plate, swings through the first pitch. That was a good breaking ball there from Brady. Strike 1.
Here's the pitch for another strike by Davis there.
Yeah, he's working that breaking pitch in there pretty good, Raphael. Right now he's got ahead in the count 0-2. That's what you want to see early in the matchup here. Good pitch right there on the 0-2 count. But he's working ahead in the count and staying ahead of the batters right now, which is good. So 1-2 count right here, 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Just barely got a piece of that one. Also Brooks did. Fouled it down the third base side. Verdun not quite able to get over there and make a play on it. Still got a 1-2 count here with 1 out in the top of the first.
Here's a pitch popped up to right field. Drew Capobianco camping under it, makes the catch for the out.
Just 2 up, 2 down there, and Drew takes care of both of them at this point.
Number 10, Will Crawford.
And I think probably in between innings, we'll get to that point, we can bring you the East Mississippi starting lineup as well. Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineup for East. For those East Mississippi fans that are out there listening to us as well on the broadcast, and appreciate that.
Will Crawford, a right-handed hitter from Corinth, Mississippi, swings at the first pitch he sees, goes to right field, and that's a base hit.
Yeah, great job of hitting there. That ball was on the inside part of the plate right there. It was a strike. It was kind of up in the zone a little bit. He was able to kind of fist it out there and line it out to right field. Clean single there for Will Crawford. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Aiden Fancher.
Pitch in there for a strike.
Yeah, Brady's still doing a great job there, getting ahead of the count. Right now, 0-1 on Fancher.
Throw over to first base.
It's close, and I was going to mention that, Raphael. If you're anyone on first over there, anybody East, you got to be aware of Brady's move over there. He's got a great pickoff move, whether he catches you leaning the wrong way and gets you in a rundown, or he gets the pick.
Swing and foul by Fancher.
You got an 0-2 count now, so Brady well ahead here. Swings through that one.
And a miss, runner at first base, so don't have to throw, but they throw down anyway to get out of the inning. So nice job by the Indians there.
And of course, if we want to, Raphael, we can go ahead and do the East Mississippi Coca-Cola starting lineup for them.
Okay.
Ethan Medlin, I think, as we've seen up at the plate, playing center field. He's leading off. And you got Aiden Brooks in left field. Batting second there. Batting third, Will Crawford, as we've seen already, had the single a while ago. He is playing third base. Then clean up, you got Aiden Fancher. He's the DH for this game. Then you got Gray Berry playing second base. After that, you got Gates Gerhardt playing right field. Following that, you got Zach Griffith playing first. Then Tanner Parker will be behind the plate doing the catching duties today. Lastly, you got Cooper Garrison at short. And, of course, pitching on the mound for East today is Walter Swearingen. And as far as his statistics, what I've got on him thus far, Raphael, he is a freshman out of Meridian. Played at Clarkdale High School. And as far as any statistics that we've got on him thus far, we've got 9 appearances on the year for Mr. Swearingen. Again, him being a freshman. He has no wins, does have 1 loss to his credit. He's got 24 innings pitched on the year. He's given up 21 hits, it looks like. 19 runs. He does have 25 Ks to his credit and brings in a 5.63 ERA.
Okay.
Number 35, Drew Capobianco.
So coming to the plate for the Indians is number 35, left-handed hitter, switch hitter, Drew Capobianco. Is the leadoff hitter for the Indians. Steps in and awaits the pitch. First pitch in there for strike 1.
Yeah, great job there by Swearingen to come in and follow suit with what Brady's doing and throwing strikes and getting ahead. But then you're going to have he's going to hit Drew. So that'll actually be the 10th time. I was going to mention that Drew was 9th in the MACCC with 9 hit by pitches. Now he's been hit a 10th time, so that will move him up into that standing. That's really not one of the ones that you probably look forward to, but it does get you on base, and it kind of ups your on base percentage, Raphael.
Right. And he did, I guess, did what he needs to do as a leadoff hitter.
You're exactly right. That's what you want out of your leadoff hitters, to find a way to get on base. That's going to bring up now your shortstop, Matthew Martinovich, on the year.
Throw over, not in time to get Drew there at first base.
Currently, Martinovich is 5th in the MACCC with a .421 batting average. 14th as another throw over to first to check Drew, did not get him. With in the MACCC, he's 14th with a .504 on base percentage. So Martinovich having a good year at the plate thus far.
It's a pitch swung on, fouled down the third base line. Great hands by Coach Collier. They're in foul territory. He would say, I bet you he would say he still got it.
He definitely made a heck of a snag down there, barehanded snag. So. Able to get that ball back in play. So got a 0-1 count.
Nice hit by Matthew Martinovich. Bypassed the second baseman to the outfield there to get a base hit.
Martinovich took that pitch. It was kind of on the outer half of the plate there and was able to do what you need to do with it, and he drove it between first and second. And, of course, got a clean single there. So now you have runners at first and second. Kind of what you dial up here. And you got Will Verdung up the plate coming in the third slot here in the lineup.
There's a pitch to Will. Takes the first pitch he sees, and it's dropping for a base hit in the center field. So bases loaded, and the ball gets away and rolls back past the pitcher. And they were throwing it in. A bad cutoff man missed the cutoff.
Yeah, great job there hitting again. Verdung coming in today with a .415 batting average, 6th in the MACCC. He does lead the MACCC with 52 RBIs. Not able to draw one in right there. I think Coach Collier was holding up the runner, holding up Drew. Want to test that arm out first. See what they got in center field. Good job there. No point in driving them in, trying to take a chance this early. So that does bring up Jackson Lee to the plate.
Pitch in there for a ball. So 0-1 count to Jackson Lee here with bases loaded and no outs.
Jackson comes in supporting a good batting average, 2nd in the MACCC with a .439 batting average thus far. He's also 5th in the MACCC with a .531 on base percentage. So quickly up in the count too, 2-0.
Here's the pitch to Jackson Lee. In there for strike 1.
Yeah, for Jackson here, you got to be patient. You got the bases loaded, no outs. This is not an opportunity that you want to squander. You want to make sure that you get a good clean hit on this. Try to put the ball in play somewhere, preferably in the outfield, or take another pitch like that Don't get over aggressive. That's ball 3 right there, because a walk does produce a run.
Right. So Jackson has stepped in, awaiting the pitch here. Here's the pitch, inside for ball 4.
And he does draw that walk, Raphael, and that's the first run of the game right there for the Indians. And so RBI also for Jackson Lee.
Number 29, Jackson Settlemyers.
That'll bring up Jackson Settlemyers, the right fielder.
Jackson stands in and awaits the pitch. Again, bases are loaded, filled with Indians. And pitch in there for strike 1.
Settlemyers comes in today. He's got a 361 batting average. He does have a 426 on base percentage. RBIs right now he's got 24. Love to add to that total as he takes ball 1 right there.
So 1 ball, 1 strike on Settlemyers.
Takes ball 2 right there. Good eye there by Settlemyers. Don't want to be too overly aggressive right here. Again, no reason to be. No outs on the boards for the Indians. Got a 2-1 count. Another walk does bring in another run as well.
Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit to the third baseman. He throws to home for 1 and to first for out number 2.
So that was a Davis Ford double play right there by East Mississippi. That chopper down to third, Settlemyers hit it. Third baseman able to field it cleanly, throw down to home to prevent the run from scoring. Catcher did a great job of having his foot on the plate there, and then turn around and fire in the first to get that out. So now you have runners at second and third with Bo Rock up and 2 outs now.
Here's a pitch to Bo Rock. First pitch he sees is booted by the second baseman, and Verdon comes in to score.
Yeah, that'll be a E4 right there if you're marking that up. Bo hit that ball very well, though. He struck it solid there, grounded to the second baseman there. Barry, but just wasn't able to come up with it, field it cleanly. So another run does score. So now the Indians are up 2-0. Now you got runners at first and third with Bain up the plate, who's doing the catching duties today.
So here's the pitch to Bain, outside for a ball. Runners at first and third with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Ray Bain at the plate. Pitch to Bain low for ball 2.
Yeah, good eye there by Bain. Of course, again, you're communicating with each other if you're the hitters. You know, anyone who's come in, who's already come in, they've already communicated with these guys that are on deck here, what they need to look after, what the pitcher's doing, the movement of the ball, where he's placing it, all that kind of stuff. There's a take right there for strike 1, 2-1 count. So they're communicating this to to anyone coming up to the plate, and so that hopefully helps them with their approach at the plate.
Here's the pitch. Ray Bain hits that one to right field. Right fielder runs back and makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. And if I can get this camera work together, you might be able to see it. I've been turning my neck to watch the ball and should be switching these cameras back and forth. We'll get it right here in a minute. We'll take a break and we'll be back with more right after these words from Davis Ford.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Welcome back to Roy Cressel Field, here where the Indians lead 2-0 in the top of the second inning, in a 9-inning game. In this first game, we'll play 2 games today, and this is the 9-inning game, and Indians leading 2-0 here.
Number 33, Gray Berry.
Well, first pitch there and hits him, Raphael, so that's a hit by pitch. So that will put the leadoff batter on for the Lions there. So that's Barry who is getting on base there and will be at first. That does bring up Gerhardt, who is the right fielder.
So here's a pitch to Gerhardt. Over for a strike. Pitch low for a ball. So 1 ball and 1 strike to Gerhardt. Here's a pitch. Oh, almost hit him inside for a ball 2.
Yeah, breaking pitch was up a little bit right there and could not get it to break back in over the plate in time. Did kind of get close to his right shoulder there, as Gerhardt's a left-handed hitter here, so you got lefty versus lefty. You got a 2-1 count.
Pitch low in the dirt for ball 3.
Yeah, so for Gerhardt here, you're well ahead. You got a 3-1 count. Got the hitter's count. No outs right here in the top of the second. Got a runner at first, and that is Barry at first.
There's a pitch swung on, kind of inside on the batter there, and hits the ICC alumni broadcast booth. So 3-2 is the count. So here's the pitch, swung on for strike 3.
Number 17, Zach Griffith.
So now coming to the plate for East Mississippi is Zach Griffith.
That was a Renaissance Bank strikeout right there, as that ball is fouled off the first pitch there. So you got a 0-1 count here with Brady quickly ahead here. And as you mentioned, that is this is Griffith up to the plate. So that's the first Renaissance Bank strikeout. No, the second for Swearingen. For Brady Davis.
So Griffith awaits the pitch here. Throws it outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you're Barry over there at first, got to be well aware of Brady's pickoff move.
There's a pitch in the dirt and gets by the catcher. The runner advances to second.
That'll be a pass ball right there. Looks like Raphael under Bain. So wasn't able to block that pitch up. It was a little low and wasn't able to block it up. Kind of went underneath him in between his legs. That does advance the runner to second there. So Barry does advance up to second. And you still have, now you got a 2-2 count with 1 out and a runner at second.
Here's the pitch, swung on and fouled over the hitting complex here behind us. So just kind of reset yourself with a 2-2 count here. Brady Davis on the hill for the Indians. And a little cat and mouse game out at second with the shortstop. And that's strike 3 there as he was standing there looking. So Griffin goes down looking for strike 3.
Number 4, Tanner Parker.
Yeah, that'll be another Renaissance Bank strikeout right there. So Brady pulling in another K in the inning. Gets the second out of the inning right there. And as you mentioned, that's going to bring up Tanner Parker, who is behind the plate catching today.
Strike. Yeah.
Here's a pitch for a strike. Swung on, hits a right field. Drew comes over and they miss the ball, and the runner comes in to score for East Mississippi.
Well, it was a long run there. That ball was kind of a flare out there to right field. Drew Capabianco at second gave it a good chase out there to try to catch it behind first. And then, of course, you've got Settlemeyers out there giving it a good chase. And by the time he got there, got glove on the ball, just wasn't able to field it cleanly and make the catch. So that does score a run. East Mississippi, the Lions now are on the board. It's a 2-1 contest and a runner at second.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Here's the pitch from Brady. Popped up down the first base line, but out of play for strike 2.
Like if Stone goes, then maybe me and Bo can go. Maybe just hang out, maybe go to the game. Yeah, sounds great.
So here's the pitch. Davis swung on and hit past the shortstop.
They're going to hold him.
Hold the runner.
Yeah, we're going to test his arm because Hancock did a great job of coming up and fielding that. That ball was hit clean in between third and short. Hancock did a good job of charging in to field that ball cleanly. In other words, and keeping that runner at third right there. Note the tying run did not come in. So that does put your runners down at first and third with back up to the top of the lineup with Medlin now. Medlin last at bat. I think he lined out to second base over there to Drew Capabianco.
There's a pitch swung on. Another flare pitch.
Drop.
Outfielder comes in. Eli Hancock gets under it and makes the catch for the Indians. Great job by Eli Hancock. So the Indians come in after that great catch for the bottom half of the second inning. And we'll be back with more right after this. First National Bank.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel the high-tech touch.
Welcome back to Roy Crescent Field. The bottom half of the second inning as the Indians coming to the plate with Eli Hancock. Indians lead 2-1 here
Number
in
23,
a
Eli
9-inning,
Hancock.
the first game of a 9-inning contest.
I'm gonna announce a name. I'm gonna announce a name. Dre McCray. Yes, number 25, Dre McCray.
Here's the
Come on,
pitch.
do I hit that?
In there for strike one.
Yeah, beautiful day out here at the park, Raphael. Sun shining out there, great day. I'm sure they got the concession stand fired up back there as Hancock takes ball one right there, 1-1 count. But great day to come out and join us. Like I say, this is a 9-inning affair and followed by a 7-inning affair after this one with East Mississippi.
Most definitely a great day out here. And I swung by and talked to Brother Chris earlier. He was saying hopefully a lot of people would come out and enjoy some good concessions. As Eli takes that pitch for a strike.
Yeah, Hancock quickly down in the count now, 1-2. Got to protect the plate here. Got to swing at anything close. Try to make sure you put the bat on the ball.
Trying to get him to chase something outside there. Takes a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Eli Hancock.
Oh, probably, yeah. She's so pretty. I love that.
It's a pitch. Swung on a left flare to left field. Left fielder giving chase in foul territory. Makes the catch. For out number 1.
Yeah, great job out there in the left by also Brooks to chase that one down, because as we've talked about in previous broadcast about how our field drains extremely well, and it does, but also you have the drop off there when you're coming from left field or third base off to the foul line over there and on past in the foul territory. So McCray up to the plate. This is Dre McCray, and he takes strike one.
Second pitch for Dre inside and kind of fighting it off and swung there for strike number 2.
Yeah, he went around. Wasn't it a pitch? It was kind of inside, and McCray just kind of went around with his bat, went around too far, so it's 0-2 count.
Pitch close, but ball 1.
Yeah, great placement there by Swearingen on that 0-2 pitch right there. Couldn't get McCray to chase it, and so 1-2.
Pitch Dre swung on and fouled off.
Yeah. Kind of a change up there, up in the zone a little bit. He took something off that pitch, and so McCray was a little early on it, but he was able to get a piece of it, just kind of fight it off there. So good job there by McCray to stay alive. 1-2.
Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off down first base line.
Yeah, good job there. That pitch was kind of on the inside part of the plate there. Inside half there. Dre able to get a little bit of the bat on it and kind of fist it out there. Foul it off to stay alive.
Pitch trying to get him to chase something outside there for a ball. So 2 balls and 2 strikes on Dre McCray. Right-handed hitter for the Indians steps in and awaits the pitch. There's a pitch swung on down the third base line. Third baseman grabs it, throws it across the diamond, and it gets away from the first baseman. And Dre is there safely. Be an error on the first baseman.
Yeah, I mean, Dre hit that ball well, and he really did. Right down the third base line, and throw was low, a little low there, but the first baseman just wasn't able to come up with it. So that'd be an error on the Lions right there. But you do have McCray now at first with back to the top of the lineup with Drew Capobianco.
Well, tell me what to do.
There's the pitch to Drew, low in the dirt for a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes to Drew, the left-handed hitter, sophomore. Steps in and awaits the pitch.
What is it? Also Brooks? I say also Brooks because I don't have a pronunciation. That's what it's. Did I say their name?
Here's the pitch to Drew, inside, swung on, missed it. Gets away from the catcher for a strike.
Got a 1-1 count here, Raphael, and do have McCray at first. Still there over first. So 1 out in the inning here. We're in the bottom of the second. with the Indians. They do have a 2-1 lead right now over the Lions from East Mississippi.
Throw over to first. Dre back in time. Just pitch to Drew. Low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, that ball in the dirt. Luckily, again, Parker did a great job back there for East Mississippi of blocking that up a little bit. Kind of lost the ball for a minute, but was able to find it with the help of Swearingen to communicate with him to find the as they throw over him to McCray again. He's back in time. Find that ball before McCray took off. So excellent job there on by East Mississippi. Got a 2-1 count, and ICC 2-1 lead right now in the bottom of the second.
Here's a pitch.
Yes.
To Drew. Foul down the third base line, taking it Oppo, basically taking whatever the pitcher gives him right now.
Yeah, great job right there of hitting and, close to, a stand-up double right there by Drew Capobianco. Had that one been painted there on the line or over in fair territory, that one would have probably drifted into the corner out there, and you're looking at a stand-up double for Capobianco. So great job there of working the pitches and swinging where they are and trying to place the ball where the pitch is. So still got a 2-2 count here.
Here's the pitch to Drew. Swung on and hit past the second baseman for a base hit. And now Indians have runners on first and second. So nice piece of hitting there by Drew Cap to get a base hit.
Yeah, excellent job there. Pulled the pitch there in between first and second. Clean single out there that advances McCray to second. Now you got Drew Capobianco at first, and now Matthew Martin-Olich up at the plate, who did single his last at bat.
So here's a pitch. Swung on, hit deep to left field, and it hits the wall. The left fielder lost it. And Marty gets a single out of it.
Yeah, it was kind of in on the fist a little bit there. If he hadn't had good bat on that, Raphael, that one would have been gone.
Yeah.
But also in that, you're probably wondering why did McCray not score. McCray was back tagging up, and so, he had to wait till the last minute to make sure the catch wasn't made, and it wasn't, like you said, it was off the wall. So McCray did safely advance to third. Here you are looking at it again. Bases loaded, Will Verdung up, your top RBI guy here on the team.
So here's the pitch to Verdung. Swung on and fouled back.
He singled his first at bat. This is the guy you want up right now, if you're the Indians, knowing that he came into the contest today with 52 RBIs, first in the MACCC. So this is who you want if you're the Indians up the plate right now.
Great opportunity to pick up some more RBIs right here. So here's the pitch. Swung on and flared to right field. And another blooper over in the right field as the player kind of shades his eyes and lost the ball. And the Indians pick up a score there.
Yeah, he went with the pitch. It was kind of it was high and in tight there, and went with it and drove it to right field. Right fielder lost it in the sun. Hard to find it out there. Gave chase and wasn't able to make a play on it. So that was a hit there. So Verdung does pick up an RBI on the day right there with the single.
Here's a pitch, low and in dirt for a ball.
Yeah, good eye by Jackson Lee right there, who's at the plate. Again, bases loaded, one out. Indians in similar situation in the first inning too as well. So this is second inning in a row where they've been able to load the bases. They just need to do a little more damage.
That one in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Jackson Lee with 1 out. There's a pitch swung on. Missed it for a strike.
Yeah, kind of got him chasing one out of the strike zone right there. And all he did was just basically kind of waved at it. It does have him down in the count now 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, 1 out. But still got an opportunity here if you're lead to put the ball in play and get an RBI on, in the second inning here.
There's a pitch. Swung on, hit to shortstop for 1. Throws over to first in time for the out. Double play there by East Mississippi to get out of the inning.
Little Caesars double play.
Yes, sir. We'll be back with more right after this with Cagle Eye Center.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Darker empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. CagleEyeCenter.com.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Tribe!
Welcome back to Roy Crescent Field, home of the Indians, here in the top of the 3rd inning as the Indians lead 3-1 over East Mississippi. And Brady Davis on the circle for the Indians.
Number 1,
And coming to the plate will be number 1, Aiden Also Brooks, the left-handed hitter for East Mississippi. Takes that first pitch in there for strike.
Yeah, good job again. Brady coming out battling and still getting ahead in the count. Ball's outside and low there. Unable to get the call there, so it's a 1-1 count.
Pitch outside for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike on Also Brooks. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up.
And sky high right there. Drew Capobianco counts under it and makes the out there.
So nice job by the Indians to get out number 1.
Will Crawford.
Yeah, first out of the inning right there for the Indians.
Thanks. It like makes my it's take your heartbeat fast. Yeah, it makes my heartbeat. Like after I get to do it, it's been fun, but like yeah.
So Crawford comes in and takes the first pitch low for a ball.
Yeah, my heartbeat fast. Heartbeat fast.
Crawford, a right-handed hitter, takes the second pitch for a ball 2.
Got a Renaissance Bank scoreboard update here for you, Raphael. Looks like the Lady Indians, who are in Scuba, playing softball down there. They are up 6-1 over East Mississippi in the middle of the 7th, and that's game 1 for them. They've got a doubleheader down there as well, as it's 3-0 count now. And so once this one concludes, they'll play another one here as well.
That ball in there for a strike. 3-1 count here on Crawford.
It's on the step or is it on the inside? On the step, right.
So here's a pitch low for a ball.
Yeah, Brady lost him there. So base on ball there after getting the first out of the inning there. You give up a walk. You know, of course, walks always, you know, they can come back to haunt you.
You're right.
And you know, you just don't try not to give the free passes. But there again, I always like to indicate too, Brady's got a way of getting back at you because he's got that good pick move over at first.
Here's the pitch. And the check swing says he went for strike one.
Yeah, I had him chasing that one. That one would have been ball one probably, but it was a good pitch, good enough that he had him going on that. Didn't go all the way around, but just enough to get the strike call there, so got an 0-1 count. There goes the pick move.
Pick move.
He got back in.
Got back in safely there. Have to watch Brady. Like you said, he's got that sneaky pick move to first base. Here's a pitch, swung on, hit to right field over the first baseman's head, and runner motoring over to third base.
Yeah, that pitcher's kind of up in his zone a little bit, and he Fancher, I'm sorry, was able to pour it to that one, and so it was a line shot out there, out into right field. It does advance the runners. Now you got runners at first and third, one out. See what type of first and third offense that they choose to put on here, if any, and see if they can advance or try to get that run across.
Here's a pitch. Hit to first baseman. First baseman runs and tags the runner in the baseline to get out. I think he kind of twisted his.
Yeah, kind of twisted up there or something, and there was no major contact there. He just kind of went down, but they're looking at him over there. He was holding his left or right. I think it's his right knee there that he's favoring as he's kind of hobbling over to the dugout, and so I'm sure they'll take a look at that.
I think they call him for the trainer.
Yeah, they probably are, and of course that'll be a injury timeout here, I'm assuming, by Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, because there comes Josh. Is actually, they're going to get him to the dugout over here, so it may not be a timeout, but anyway, they're going to, thanks to Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi and their sponsorships of us, and our trainer Josh is going to get over there and take a look at him and see if he can help him out.
All right, and coming to the plate will be Gerhardt for East Mississippi, the left-handed hitter from Columbus, New Hope High School, stepping in and waiting to pitch. Here's the pitch. In there for strike one.
Yeah, good job by Brady to get ahead in the count again. East Mississippi was able to score a run a while ago on that fielder's choice, so they did get a run across there, and that was an RBI there for Berry. But so it's a 3-2 as he shows bunt here, as Gerhardt shows bunt. You got a runner at second in Fancher out there, and you got a 1-1 count.
So 1-1 is the count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning, top of the third. Here's a pitch, swung on, right fielder comes over and gives chase, and it's down as the runner comes around to score for East Mississippi.
Yeah, that ball was kind of up in the zone, kind of left up in the zone a little bit, up enough to where he was able to pull that ball. He was, again, left-handed hitter there by Gerhardt, and was able to get a clean single out of it and an RBI. The run was able to score. They tie the game up now. The Lions do 3-3. It does bring up Griffith, as you mentioned, who's the first baseman today.
Zach Griffith.
Runner goes.
Takes that pitch, and first pitch he sees.
Well, he did a good job right there, and kind of a hit and run situation right there is what you had, because it was pulling Drew over to second to cover the bag there for the stolen base. He saw the runner move going, so he was getting over to second to cover, and hit and run action worked, and it was able to get a clean single out of it. So good job there by Griffith, and the runner advanced to third. So now you got another first and third situation here with Tanner Parker up.
So Parker comes to the plate. Steps in and awaits the pitch here. Here's the pitch, swung on, popped up center field. Actually, second baseman Drew Capobianco settles under and makes the catch for out number 3. So good job by the Indians to get out the inning. But East Mississippi was able to pick up 2 runs here. So tied up 3-3 here and going into the bottom of the third inning. We'll be back with more right after this message from our sponsors, and this is the Orthopedic Group.
Your knee is a complex joint with many components, making it vulnerable to a variety of injuries. Some of the most common knee injuries include fractures, dislocations, sprains, and ligament tears. Many knee injuries can successfully be treated with simple measures such as bracing, rehabilitation, and exercise. The other injuries may require surgery to correct. At our injury clinic, we commonly see meniscal tears that occur during sports. Tears in the meniscus can occur when twisting, cutting, pivoting, or being tackled. Meniscal tears may also occur as a result of arthritis or aging. Just an awkward twist when getting up from a chair may be enough to cause a tear if the meniscus has weakened with age. The most common symptoms of meniscus tears are pain, stiffness, swelling, catching or locking of your knee, the sensation of your knee giving way, and if you are not able to move your knee through its full range of motion. The RICE protocol is effective for most sports-related injuries. RICE stands for Rest, Ice, Compression, and Elevation. Remember that at the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our story is you.
When I think of ICC, I think about home.
The moment I stepped on campus, I knew it was a perfect fit.
It helped me find my true self.
It has opened doors for me that I didn't even know existed.
Everyone here wants you to succeed.
I was able to get involved here and make a real difference.
I've met my closest friends here.
There's something for everyone to be involved with.
I've gained skills to succeed in the workforce.
It's been the best experience.
Welcome back. Jackson Sattermeyer at the plate for the Indians. Here's his first pitch, swung on and hit deep to left field, and that is gone by Jackson Sattermeyer. Solo home run for Sattermeyer.
He was sitting on that pitch, Raphael, and first pitch swinging, basically like they told him what was coming to the plate there. So great job there by Sattermeyer. Gets an RBI right there as well. And I was trying to look and see, that will be his third home run on the year right there. He's had 2 coming into the game. That's going to bump him up to 3. So Indians come back and get one of the runs back that they lost in the last inning now. They're back up 4-3, brings up Bo Rock.
So here's the pitch to Bo Rock. First pitch he sees, swings on. Hits to center field. Center fielder settles under it and makes the catch for out number 1.
Number 14, Gray Bain.
Coming to the plate for the Indians, Gray Bain, the number 9 hold hitter, and the catcher for the Indians today. There's a pitch. Gets away from the catcher. That was a ball. First pitch low for ball 1. Waiting to pitch here to Gray Bain. Takes that one for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike on Gray Bain. Here in the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the pitch. Low for a ball.
Bain, his last at bat, kind of lined out to right field right there. Got a 2-1 count now on him.
Yes, that stuff. Oh my gosh. You got don't do that.
Here's the pitch to Bain. Low for a ball.
Yeah, quickly ahead here. If you're Bain, you got a 3-1 count now. So, it's got to be in that perfect window, in that perfect zone right there for you to cut down on it and swing. So you want that, got to be that perfect pitch.
Here's the pitch, swung on, hit to right field. Right fielder giving chase, and it's over his head for a hit. And Gray Bain motors to second base for a stand-up double. So good job for Gray Bain there to take the pitch and drive it to right field.
Yeah, excellent job. Excellent piece of hitting right there. Again, like I was talking, it was a 3-1 count. He was waiting on that perfect pitch, one he knew he could drive, and he easily got it, and he drove it over the right fielder's head out there. And so stand-up double there, and that's going to bring up Hancock.
Here's the pitch to Hancock. In there for a strike.
It's a Davis Ford double, too, by the way, that Bain got. And that's his 7th double on the year. 7th Davis Ford double.
Eli Hancock waiting a pitch here. Swung on. Hit to the second baseman. Throws over to first for the out. Out number 2.
It does advance Bain over to third, but you do get the second out of the inning right there. So you've got Bain at third, but you've got Dre McCray, who is coming to the plate here, who is the DH, reached on an error in his first at bat.
Did you watch Jody Cook's thing? Yeah. Did you see where he said, "You're gonna hit a bomb, you're gonna bomb"?
Here's the pitch to Dre.
And Dre McCray hit
Takes
bomb.
that pitch for a strike.
The next bet. It was really good. Yeah.
So no balls and 1 strike here to Dre McCray. Waiting a pitch. Swung on, and this one right here is to the wall in left field and scores a run for Dre, and Dre motors around for a second for a stand-up double.
Yeah, got the second Davis Ford double on the inning right there, with McCray getting that stand-up and driving in a run and getting an RBI too as well. So the Indians pick up back of the run, Indians pick back up both of the runs they lost out of the last inning. Now they're up 5-3.
That's it. Good job by Dre McCray. Good piece of hitting there as Drew Capobianco comes in to hit here, the left-handed hitter.
I like girly songs.
Stands in and awaits the pitch here. There's a pitch high for a ball.
Yeah, Drew singled his last at bat. I know he'd love to pull that in right now and see if he could get McCray back in. You do have McCray in scoring position, so that's going to bring a mound visit. I don't see them making a change right now, Raphael, but I could be wrong. But I don't see them making a change because they just started getting someone warmed up in the bullpen out there for East Mississippi.
I think it's just a little tactic to kind of stall a little bit to get the guy warmed up out there.
Yeah, I think they give him a little time out there.
I think the umpire helping him out. Kind of slowly sweeps off the plate.
He saw something he could do to kill some time here while he was waiting on them to finish meeting. And, of course, now he's headed out there to break up the meeting while they are quickly trying to get someone warmed out there in the bullpen for East Mississippi. Like I say again, beautiful day out here today. Indians up 5-3. We're just in the bottom of the 3rd inning here, so plenty of time for people to come out and join us. I smelled the concession stand food a while ago. I don't know if you did or not, but I smelled it.
I did.
It smelled good.
Oh, yeah. So here we go. Nobody comes in for East Mississippi, and Drew steps back in and awaits the pitch here. There's a pitch inside for a strike. Throw to first base and throws it to the outfield, but the runner stays there.
Yeah, got a pick move there. The ball got under the shortstop and just not far enough to where McCray was comfortable enough to try to advance on it, get up first, then advance because he had to dive back in. Excellent job out there in center by Medlin to back up that throw and come in and cut that off and keep Dre at second.
Here's a pitch swung on to left field. Left fielder gets under it and makes the catch for the final out. But before that, the Indians were able to pick up 2 runs to get a 5-3 lead here heading into the top of the 4th. We'll be back with more right after this.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, Or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And from my family, Roll Tide!
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Welcome back to Roy Crescent Field. Top of the fourth inning here as the Indians lead 5-3.
Ralph, I got another Renaissance Bank scoreboard update. Softball picked up game one, the game one victory 6-2. And actually, Rob, our pitcher, she had a no-hitter going into the bottom of the sixth when the two-out bunt is what broke up her no-hitter. So,
wow.
So anyway, the Lady Indians picked up the game one victory, and they'll play again here shortly.
Pitch. Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay.
I cut into a break. Don't think y'all wanted to see that. Y'all want to see the foul ball. There's a pitch swung on.
Great job there.
Got that K?
Yeah, that'll be a Renaissance Bank strikeout right there for Brady Davis. That was Cooper Garrison right there who swung through that pitch and was unable to make contact with it. So great job to get the first out of the inning. Now they're back to the top of their lineup with Ethan Medlin.
Here's a pitch in there for strike one.
Medlin lined out in the first inning, and then in the second inning he flew out to left field.
So second pitch in there for a ball. One ball, one strike to Medlin.
Got a 1-1 count. We're going to check him. We're going to see if he went around. They did not. They did check him, and the first base umpire says he did not go around.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Medlin with 1 out. Here's the pitch.
Low.
Low for ball 3.
Got 1 out in the inning, and of course ICC did gain 2 runs in the last inning to go back up 5-3. We're here in the top of the fourth as that's ball 4, and Brady puts Medlin on there with a walk.
Number 1, Aiden also Brooks.
So we're going to have a visit to the mound.
Yeah, the Indians got activity out there in their bullpen as well. Coach McCrory.
Yep, McCrory coming out to talk to Brady. So we'll stay here. Should be a short mound visit.
Yeah, I don't expect a change at this point. Kind of like the last mound visit there for East Mississippi and what they did last inning. But just kind of doing some talking out there, and I'm sure the umpire will go out and have to break this mound visit up as well. But it is giving ICC time to get the whoever they have in the bullpen warm down there. They only have 1 down there in the bullpen warming up at this point in time. Don't see a breeze blowing right now. The flags are still. We still got people walking into the stadium here into Roy Crescent Field to
That's a good thing.
catch this action. It is.
Need everybody to come on down and
join us.
Join us, yes. Hang out here at Roy Crescent Field. Nice, beautiful day to watch the Indians play baseball.
That's a tremendous day. The temperature, I mean, this is good baseball weather right here, right?
So here's the pitch, low for a ball.
Yeah, breaking pitch was low there, and Bain was able to get out in front of it there and keep the ball from getting behind him there, and keep the runner at first. So, reminder, we got Ethan Medlin who drew a walk, and he's at first right now. Runner at first, 1 out.
And also Brooks at the plate swings at the second pitch he sees. Right fielder comes in and makes the catch and throws to first, almost in time to get the runner there, as the runner kind of gave more ground than he needed to. Almost got thrown out.
Yeah, you did. Settlemeyers came in, and I think the runner thought, I think Medlin was thinking that one was going to drop, and Settlemeyers gave good chase to that and was able to come in and make a grab and through to first there on the run. Just wasn't able to get him out and get the double play there. So 2 outs now in the inning with Crawford.
Here's a pitch to Crawford in there for strike 1.
Crawford walked his last at bat and did single back in the first inning. So he's been on base twice today.
Here's a pitch outside for a ball. Trying to get him to chase something.
Yeah, it's a good eye there by Crawford. So they ran the count to 1-1.
Here's the pitch from Brady. Swung on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, I had him out in front of that pitch right there. Got a 1-2 count. So good job there. Still got 2 outs. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. And so big good opportunity to pick up the K right here if you're Brady Davis.
Here's a pitch from Davis. Swung on, hit back at him, hit him in the leg. He tried to get up and throw it.
Wow.
I think that ball hitting him in the leg kind of caught him by surprise there.
Yeah, it was. I'm sure they're going to check on him out there, and Coach McCrory is, because Crawford did an excellent job of sending that ball back where it came from. Unfortunately, it was a ground ball that was stung pretty hard, and Brady wasn't able to get out of the way of it. So he kind of turned on it, and it kind of hit him in the thigh area, if I'm not mistaken, down there. So Coach McCrory is going to come out and check on him and see if he needs to throw any pitches or anything like that. And I don't know what they'll do. We'll see, kind of check and see what he's going to do, as we've kind of got a Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi injury timeout here.
It look like they're going to leave him out there.
They're going to leave him out there. He says he's fine.
I think it surprised him more than anything, kind of coming back at him.
Yeah, it was stung pretty hard right there back at him. So knocked the ball down, but it did advance the runner to second. So now you've got a runner at first and second with 2 outs here, and that is Aiden Fancher up, who singled his last at bat.
Left-handed hitting Fancher waiting the pitch here for East Mississippi. Here's the pitch from Davis. Swung on and missed for strike 1.
Nice breaking ball right there by Brady. Had Fancher way out in front of that, and was swinging, could not catch up with it. And so 0-1 is your count right now.
Here's the pitch from Davis. Inside pitch. Takes it for a ball. So 1 ball and 1 strike on Fancher. Here's the pitch from Davis. Curveball stays high.
Yeah, just wasn't able to bring that one back. That curveball wasn't able to break back into to cross the plate there in time, and it was a little high as well. So got a 2-1 count here.
Here's a pitch from Davis. Swung on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, he cut down on that one, and that was a fastball kind of on the outside part of the plate there, and Fancher wasn't able to make any contact with it at all. So that was a good pitch by Davis, and you got 2s across the board here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Waiting a pitch. Here's the pitch from Davis.
Oh.
Curveball stays high.
Wow. I thought they had him right there, Raphael.
I thought he was going to swing at that high pitch myself.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go. I thought he was finna chop down on it. Didn't. That was a breaking pitch. That does run the count to full now.
3-2 count, 2 outs here. And top of the 4th, Brady Davis on the mound, waiting to pitch here. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 4.
So that does load the bases now, and that's going to bring up Barry, who hit into a fielder's choice, his second at bat, and then of course he was hit by a pitch his first at bat.
Coach calls him down to talk about it.
Number 7, John Paul Yates.
Yeah, they're bringing in a pinch hitter. I was looking at my numbers here, Ralph, and I thought, goodness, have I lost my mind? And I hadn't. They got a pinch hitter coming in, and that is now John Paul Yates, who's going to come in to bat in the place of Barry here. Barry may have been the one who injured his leg last
I
time.
think so.
So they've now put John Paul Yates in, who is a freshman left-hander out of Tupelo.
Know a little bit about John Paul Yates. That's it. Bud takes that second pitch and pops it up. And he's center fielder settles under for the out, number 3. John Paul was a guy I coached in Tupelo with the Tupelo Titans.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
You do have a little connection with him there.
Yeah. We'll be back with more right after this.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also an expert cartographer, an amateur alchemist, a surprisingly gifted poet.
What rhymes with encroachment?
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Welcome back to Roy Crescent Field, home of the Itawamba Indians, where the Indians lead 5-3 here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. The Lions have a new pitcher in, and Hunter Brunson from Picayune, Mississippi, Pearl High School.
Yeah, so they had a
Number 34, Matthew Martin.
they had a Tommy Morgan realtor, Ricky Murphy, calling the bullpen for East Mississippi, and like you say, that's Hunter Brunson. 7 appearances on the year, does not have any wins or losses to his credit at this point. 9 1/3 innings pitched, 11 hits given up, thrown 13 runs, and they got 12 base on balls to 4 Ks on the year thus far from Mr. Brunson.
So first pitch for a ball to Martin Knowledge. Second pitch swung on, hit right back to the pitcher for a base hit there.
Yeah, sending that one back where it came from. Good job by Martin Knowledge, staying on that pitch and staying hot. That's 3 singles now on the day for Martin Knowledge. So Verdung's got to follow him up here because he's got 2 singles on the day as well and 1 RBI. So we've got our leadoff batter for the inning on base here now with Verdung up to play.
So Verdung awaiting the pitch here. Steps in, first pitch high for a ball. Verdong waiting the pitch. Takes that ball low for ball 2. As Dr. Boggs said earlier, Will Verdong is leading the MACC in RBIs with 52. Takes that curve ball and hits. He said it hit him in his shoulder, but the umpire didn't see it.
I don't think they're going to award it to him since he called it a strike. But I mean, Brunson about fell down out there after he in his follow through with that pitch. It was a breaking pitch that like I say, it just looked weird off of the outside of the release. That one's low right there. That'll be ball 3.
Yep, 3 balls and 1 strike.
Okay. So Verdong still, I think they're kind of talking about it there. But anyway, got a 3-1 count here.
Low for ball 4.
Ball
Will's
4.
still talking about it to the umpire. You just take your base. So Will Verdong walks after 4 pitches. 5 pitches, actually.
Yeah, you know, Will's one of those, and he's having that type of year right now, Raphael, where he wants to get on base, and he does, and he'll take the walk, but
He
it's
wants
almost
that
like
home run.
yeah, he does it, and it's almost like he gets, you know, he's like, man, I wanted that extra opportunity. I want to swing the bat, you know. So he'll take the walk, and he'll get on base because he knows it ups his on base percentage, and it helps the team, but he also wants to swing that bat.
It's a pitch. Bunt fouled off.
Yeah, Jackson square.
He wants to get those percentages up. You know, in later in the year, sometimes they see that you got all those home runs and they might not pitch to you.
That's right. So I know Will's been swinging a hot bat here over the last several weeks for the Indians, and been doing a fantastic job. And of course, that's why you see his RBI count where it is.
So here's the pitch to Lee. Takes that one for a strike.
He squared around the first one there and wasn't able to lay it down, and then of course now he takes strike 2. So Lee's quickly down 0-2. Again, no outs right here. You do have runners at first and second.
Lee awaiting the pitch. Swing. Hit to the third baseman, dropped. Throws over to first, not in time to get Lee. So they get 1 out at third, and Lee was able to make it safely to first base.
Yeah, fielder's choice right there. Crawford did a good job there at third because he fielded the ball, bobbled it there for a minute, and kind of fell down, dropped it, but he was able to pick it up, step on third to get the out there before the runner was able to get into third safely. Did toss it over to first, not in time though, and Lee was over to get there safely.
Here's a pitch to Settmeyer.
Yeah, Settmeyer's homered his last at bat.
Yeah, he didn't waste no time either.
Love to see him hit another one like he did last time there, and definitely bring that lead up. But he pops this one up.
First baseman takes a few steps out of foul territory and makes the catch for out number 2.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see. He kind of got under that pitch right there. It was on the outside part of the plate. He got the outside part of the bat on it and got under it. And that was one he wasn't able to drive at all. So we're still looking at a first and second situation here. Runners at first and second. Got 2 outs. Bo Rock up to bat.
Bo Rock awaits the pitch. Left-handed hitting freshman. Takes that pitch low for a ball. Here's the pitch to Bo Rock. Swung on and missed for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Yeah, 84-mile-per-hour fastball right there by Brunson, and Bo wasn't able to catch up with it. They're they're playing Bo pretty much straight up right now. Center fielder's just straight up with him, so no shift at all on for Bo.
There's a pitch outside. Kind of catcher was thinking straight down the pipe, but I think he had to dive over and make that catch high and outside on Bo Rock for ball 2.
Yeah, communication may have been off right there a little bit up between Brunson and Parker back there behind the plate. I don't think Parker was quite expecting that pitch. He was able to catch it, though, and keep it from going to the backstop. Got a 2-1 count.
Good job. Yeah.
That's going to get on.
Nice job by Bo Rock.
Score 2.
Scoring 2 runs there. Stand-up double for Bo Rock. Hits it to right field.
We got another Davis Ford double right there on the day there for the Indians, and that drives in 2 as well for Bo Rock. So 2 RBIs right there, and that brings the lead to 7-3 right now for the Indians here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Go, Gray.
Gray Bain up to the plate, and he hit Davis Ford double his last at bat.
Ray Bain awaits the pitch.
Ooh.
Ball hits him in the, well, thought it hits him in the head. Thought it hit him in the head.
I thought it hit his helmet too, but I think the catcher jumped up, it looked like, and got that mitt out ahead to keep it from hitting him, oddly enough. But anyway, that curveball wasn't breaking too much, so ball 1.
Here's a pitch, foul back.
Yeah, that one's fouled out into the parking lot out there. Got a 1-1 count here. Again, we got a runner at second with Bo Rock. Runner in scoring position, do have a 1-1 count. Get 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Indians grab the lead back here 7-3.
Here's a pitch. Curveball that stays inside for a ball.
You know, the Indians are showing, you know, why they're second in the MACCC with a team batting average of .344, because you can look at the scoreboard right there, Ralph, and they've scored every inning thus far. So, again, great job of hitting by the Indians team-wise, and that's a single.
Yep, good job by Gray Bain. And Bo Rock comes around and scores for the Indians. So, single by Gray Bain that scores Bo Rock.
Yeah, good job right there by Bain, taking the pitch in between third and short. Neither were able to get to it in time. And so, again, that's an RBI for Bain on the day right there. That brings the lead to 8-3 here in the bottom of the 4th. And you've got Hancock up.
Eli Hancock up. And we got a mound visit from the coach. Possible pitching change here. So we'll take a break. We'll come back to give you a little update of who East Mississippi may put in the game. Let's say pitching change. Well, I don't know. Coach taking a nice little stroll. But we'll take a break and we'll come back right after this.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also an expert cartographer, an amateur alchemist, a surprisingly gifted poet.
What rhymes with encroachment?
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
Welcome back to Roy Cressup Field as the Lions have made a change and brought in Turner Leathers.
Yeah, Turner, this was our Tommy Morgan realtor. Ricky Murphy called to the bullpen. East Mississippi did. And Turner, like mentioned, he's a right-handed freshman out of Tupelo and pitched at Tupelo High School. Turner has 10 appearances on the year, 0 wins, 1 loss, 9 innings pitched. He's given up 13 hits on 6 runs, does have 6 base on balls, and 10 Ks on the year.
So we're going to see what Turner Leathers can do against the Indians here. The right-handed pitcher from East Mississippi. Towing the rubber and facing Eli Hancock here at the plate.
Yeah, Hancock has flied out on the day and grounded out to second. And so he's 0 for 2 on the day right now as he takes strike 1, 0-1 count. Do still have a runner at first. That's Bain at first, who singled his last at bat, was able to drive in a run to bring the Indians lead to 8-3.
Here's the pitch outside for a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Eli Hancock. 2 outs in the inning. Eli, left-handed hitter, sophomore, awaiting the pitch from Turner Leathers. Throw over to first base. Not in time as Bain was able to get back.
Yeah, go check Bain over there. I don't think he's much of a threat to steal over there, I don't suspect, but checking him at first as that ball is chopped to short. Short backhands it, makes a throw in the hole. They say they got him. What a play.
Yep, nice play by the shortstop there to get out of the inning for East Mississippi. So we'll be back with more right after these messages from Orthopedic Institute.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Darker empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Cagle Eye Center.com.
Welcome back to Roy Cressup Field. Hey, if you're not here, you need to come on down and watch the Indians play as they are leading right now 8-3. And you can also get some good concessions from the BSU because I know they got some over there.
I got that famous Brother Chris hamburger, and I guarantee you is Brady Davis is still on the hill for ICC here in the top of the 5th, and that's ball 1. But people come from miles to eat one of those Brother Chris burgers. And
oh, yeah.
I'm just telling you, it's they're a delight.
I know in between the game, he hopefully got one for me if they hadn't got them all.
But better have some right
That's
quick.
it.
Yeah.
So 3 balls and no strikes here.
Yeah, Brady quickly behind here, coming out in the top of the 5th inning here to 3-0 count as he does get across strike 1 there. We do have Gates Gerhardt up to bat for East Mississippi Lions.
Left-handed hitter Gerhardt waiting to pitch, swing, healthy swing there for strike 2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Great job of coming back by Brady. He did. Gerhardt singled his last at bat and does have one of the RBIs, one of the 3 runs on the board. He's on the day.
Here's a
skies that one.
Pops it up. Right fielder comes in, settles under it, and makes the catch for the out.
You know, nobody mentions it a lot, but how tough a play that is. You know, you think, well, that's just a routine pop-up. Well, on a day like this, Ralph, you're dealing with that sun.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, you're looking directly into that sun. And
You're right.
It's tough.
Yeah, you're right. I was going to say, looking directly into the sun, they got shades on, and it still doesn't matter. Because you're trying to gauge where the ball's coming from, and you finally see that little dot, and it seems like it pops up right when it. So Brady with the second pitch, high for ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes here.
Yeah, quickly getting behind again. That's what you don't want to see your pitcher do it here. It is late in the contest. He does throw strike 1. I say late. You're doing them with the top of the 5th here. You'd love to see him jumping out ahead. You don't want him to throw too many pitches. And, of course, that's going to run that pitch count up.
Here's a pitch to Griffith. Swung on, popped up over Brady's head.
Could be trouble.
And Griffith is able to make it to first base safely on a little bloop single over the top of the pitcher's head.
Yeah, I almost thought Brady had a play on it, but he didn't. It was carried a little too far for Brady. He wasn't able to get up, jump up to make a play on it, or, you know, come down where he was at. And it actually, the ball dropped just back behind the pitcher's mound, and I would say second. So Martin Ollich charged on it, wasn't able to make a play on it either. So that's a single right there, as you mentioned, for Griffith.
Here's a pitch high for a ball. So at the plate now is Tanner Parker, the catcher from Meridian, played at West Lauderdale High School, the right-handed hitter. Takes that pitch for a ball.
And again, you're seeing him getting behind in the count, and that's the most bothersome thing right now. If I'm Coach Collier down there, is how quickly, you know, he's getting behind in the count to each batter he's facing this inning.
There's a pitch from Brady. In there for strike 1.
There's a breaking pitch in there that broke back across. Again, Tanner Parker, he has singled on the day, does have an RBI. No, he didn't, I'm sorry. He flew out his last at bat, and he does have an RBI though on the day, though he did. So, yes, he does have a single on the day and does have an RBI. That's strike 2 right there. You got a 2-2 count now.
Brady battling back there. Get back in. So there's a pitch swung on.
There's another single.
It's a single pass Verdon.
Yeah, clean single in between short and third right there. Neither short or third, Verdon or Martin Ollich able to make a play on that. So, again, good job at hitting right there on the part of East Mississippi. And that was Tanner Parker getting that hit right there. That's going to bring up Cooper Garrison, I think.
Here's a pitch to Garrison, foul back. First pitch he sees, fouls it back. Number 2.
Oh, okay.
Austin.
Yeah.
My apologies, that's Austin Garrison.
Austin Garrison.
Wrong Garrison. My apologies, folks. That's on me. They do have 2 Garrisons on the team, and I had the wrong one.
Foul down the first base line and out of play. Hits the top of the Roy Cressup sign and fouls off the Roy Cressup sign out there on down first base line for strike 2. So 0-2 count here for Brady Davis. Austin Garrison at the plate calls time.
Runners at first and second here. East Mississippi only 1 out in the inning. If you're Brady, you'd love to dial up that double play ball right here.
Here's the pitch from Brady. Swung
May have done it.
Nope. To Martin Linus. Throws the first in time for the out.
That was just a slow enough chomper there, Raphael, where Martin Ollich had to charge it enough to make the play on it. Not able to turn to make the throw to second to even start the double play, but able to get the runner out at first. So that does get the runner out. And now you got 2 outs in the inning, but the runners advance to second and third.
Swung on, hit back to Brady Davis. Davis runs over to first base and steps on the bag for out number 3. So good job for the Indians there to get out of the inning with no damage done. So we're headed to the bottom of the 5th inning as the Indians lead 8-3. We'll be back with more right after this message.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Tribe!
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Welcome back to Roy Crescent Field as Turner Leathers is on the mound for East Mississippi.
Look, Maddie, there's Ethan.
Coming to the plate is Dre McCray for the Indians.
Ethan, go.
Bottom of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch to Dre inside for a ball.
Okay.
Yeah, got McCray up. Looks like got another Renaissance Bank scoreboard update. Women's softball, ICC softball, did go ahead and start game 2 down there. It's that strike 1 right there. He swung through that and wasn't able to catch up with it. And after 1 complete in game 2, it looks like it's a no score contest at this point. So that was your Renaissance Bank scoreboard update down there for women's softball.
Curveball that stays high for ball 2 on McCray. So 2-1 count here on McCray. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled back for strike 2. So 2-2 count on McCray. Freshman on freshman right here. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball.
Yeah, good eye right there, but McCray couldn't get him swinging, so that brings the count to full now.
3-2 count on Dre. Steps in and awaits the pitch. Here's a pitch outside for a ball. So McCray picks up a walk.
Yeah, so Leathers for East Mississippi walks the first batter of the inning here. So Indians are able to get their leadoff batter of the inning on base. That does go back to the top of the lineup now with Drew Capobianco.
So Drew Cap steps in, the left-handed hitter facing a right-handed pitcher. Here's the pitch. McCray was almost picked off there, but he was able to slide back in to stay safe at first base. And that was a ball to Capobianco. So 1-0 pitch. Throw over to first. Not in time. The runner is able to get back safely. Bottom of the 5th inning here. Indians lead 8-3. Here's the pitch, high for a ball. Turner Leathers on the mound for the Lions, Tupelo native, 5'10" freshman. Coach is coming out to talk to him. Think he's going to make a change. So we'll be back right after this.
At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, we have been working continually through the crisis to meet the needs of our community. Our walk-in clinic is a service that we provide to our patients that want to avoid the wait and exposure of the emergency room. At the walk-in clinic, you can do just that. Walk in with no prior appointment or phone call. We provide specialized treatment for physical injuries like broken bones, sprained wrists and ankles, joint and tendon pain, and sports-related injuries. You can get in, out, and on the road to recovery quicker. The walk-in clinic is equipped on-site with x-ray imaging, casting technicians, durable medical equipment, and injection specialists. Our team is supported by the orthopedic surgeons of the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. Our staff is specially trained in orthopedic-related injuries. We ensure that you will receive the best care for your orthopedic needs. Remember, at the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our story is you.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Welcome back to Roy Cressup Field as the Lions have made a change in number 42, Ben Riley Flowers.
Yeah, looks like Ben Riley, this is his sophomore season. He's out of Saraland, Alabama, and does have 9 appearances on the year, does have 1 win, 2 losses, does have 3 saves, 15 innings pitched, 16 hits given up on 8 runs. 10 base on balls with 33 Ks. So got a very high K ratio there too, as far as walk to K ratio. So a 3.60 ERA as well.
So 2-0 count to Drew Capobianco. Takes that one for a strike. So 2-1.
And you see something a little different here, Ralph, too, because you mentioned it's a 2-0 count when Ben Riley Flowers came in. Well, Capobianco was batting from the left side of the plate to all those first 2 pitches. Now he's flipped around, he's going to the right side because Ben Riley Flowers is a right-handed pitcher. Drew tries to lay the bunt down, and they're going to get him out at second. All right, what happened there, folks, is Drew laid the bunt down. He popped it up, so Ben Riley Flowers, the pitcher, came in and charged it because he did pop it up, and he was trying to make the dive and catch. When he dove, ball came out, so the bunt was down, but Dre McCray was coming back to first because he thought it was going to be caught, rightfully so. And so, again, that's just a tough situation right there to get caught in. So the runners weren't able to advance. And so Drew Capobianco gets a single out of that, and he's at first. And Dre McCray is out at second, so only 1 runner on now.
Number 34, Matthew Martinage.
Hope y'all got all of it.
It was a different situation. The catcher was able to fire down again once Ben Riley dove for that ball. The catcher fielded it and was able to throw down the second to get Dre McCray, out.
First pitch swinging by Matthew Martinage there, fouls it back for strike 1.
Yeah, Martinage 3 for 3 on the day. He wants to keep his hot day going. 3 singles.
pitch swung on, fouled back for strike 2.
So Ben Riley Flowers quickly up on the count here against Martin Olich, down 0-2. Got one out in the inning.
Matthew waiting a pitch here. Here's a pitch swung on and fouled back.
Yeah, Martin Olich getting some good swings up there, some good cuts in, and of course he's fouling back a lot of pitches here. Still got an 0-2 count here. Runner at first. That's Drew Capabianco. Drew leads.
Pitch runs. Swung on for out at the plate. Strike out there. But Drew gets a steal.
Yeah, and that'll be Drew picked up his 7th stolen base on the year right there. Martin Olich swung through that, and that adds to Ben Riley Flowers' Ks right there. As I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, he had 33 Ks coming in. Now he's got 34.
They're just walking.
That's right, to his credit. So Drew does pick up a stolen base, though, and now they walk Verdung with the base open. They're not going to take a chance on him, as you mentioned.
We talked about that earlier.
Yeah, that's right.
Getting that time of the year where they're not going to allow him to hit, so he wanted to get some hits that pick up his average. And that's the case right there as they walk him down to first base.
And he's a hot bat, you know, and they know that he's going to get that RBI in, or going to try to, and so they'd rather take their chances with Jackson Lee here, who's come to the plate, and he has taken strike 1 there.
So Jackson Lee steps in and awaits the pitch. Here's the pitch to Lee, high for a ball. One ball, 1 strike.
And I want to mention to the folks, too, and I know Ben Riley's got a lot of strikeouts. He's pumping 91 right there. That pitch right there was clocked at 91 on that fastball. So a little different look from what the Indians have been seeing. He is a lefty pumping 91.
Here's a pitch. Hit right back to the pitcher. Throws over the first. In time for the out. So East Mississippi was able to get out of the inning with no damage done. Headed to the top of the 6th inning. We'll be back with more right after these messages from Etowah Community College.
When I think of ICC, I think about home.
The moment I stepped on campus, I knew it was a perfect fit.
It helped me find my true self.
It has opened doors for me that I didn't even know existed.
Everyone here wants you to succeed.
I was able to get involved here and make a real difference.
I've met my closest friends here.
There's something for everyone to be involved with.
I've gained skills to succeed in the workforce.
It's been the best experience.
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
Welcome back to Roy Crescent Field. We're here in the IC Alumni Association Foundation broadcast booth. And Brady Davis is still on the hill for the Indians. There's a pitch in there for strike 1.
Yeah, you'd probably think personally, now again, if Coach Collier can get 6 out of Brady, you'd think that's what he wanted him to do today. But we'll see what happens right there as we'll get a 1-1 count. But if he can get 6 innings out of Brady, then that's a good day.
Here's a pitch swung on, foul, down the third base line and out of play. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got Renaissance Bank scoreboard update here. Lady Indians down in Scuba, Mississippi, playing East Mississippi. They're up 1-0 after 2 complete down there.
Ball fouled down the first base line and out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a pitch swung on, a flare over the third baseman's head and down for a base hit.
Yeah, that's just kind of one of them gifts out there. Great job there, too, on the part of also Brooks to get up there and battle that pitch. Great pitch by Brady Davis, and also Brooks battled that pitch and just sent a little flare over the heads of Will Verdung and Matthew Martinovich out there in shallow left field. So the single does drop. That does put the leadoff batter on in the inning, and that will bring up Will Crawford.
Pitch low for a ball.
Crawford singled his last at bat and also singled in the first inning. He's been a tough out on the day thus far.
Here's a pitch outside for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes to Crawford.
There is activity in the ICC bullpen down there. Looks like you got Matt Bourdon up out there warming up. That's ball 3 right there. Got a 3-0 count.
There's a pitch in there for a strike.
Yeah, it's kind of. Crawford didn't think that was a strike. Thought he had ball 4 there, but did not. So 3-1 count here.
Here's a pitch in there for strike 2. Nice job by Brady battling back there.
Yeah, again, the pinch count continues to go up, though. That's the only problem, and that's the reason why I think if you can get 6 out of him, then you're having a good day out of Brady.
Low for ball 4.
Yeah, breaking pitch right there was a good one. It broke down in the zone, but it looks like Coach Collier's going to come out. And it was called ball 4, but Coach Collier's going to come out, and we're going to see a pitching change here, Ralph.
All right. Well, we'll take a break here, and we'll come back and give you the stats on our new pitcher for the Indians. We'll be back right after this from Cagle Eye Center.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Darker empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Cagle Eye Center.com.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Welcome back to Roy Kretzup Field. Indians bring in Matt Bourdon from Collierville, Tennessee, the 6'4" freshman. Left-handed.
You got your Tommy Morgan Realtor, Ricky Murphy calling the bullpen, and that, like you mentioned, Ralph, that's Matt Bourdon. He's a freshman. He's had 7 appearances on the year. Got 1 win, no losses. Does have 1 save to his credit. Got 11 innings pitched. Giving up 13 hits on the year, 4 runs. 7 base on balls, 10 Ks with a 2.45 ERA.
All right, so the Indians have put the trust in Matt. See what he can do out there on the hill. as the Lions have runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. High for a ball. Here's a pitch taken for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, 1-1 count here. You've got Fancher up to bat here for the Lions. He walked his last at bat. Does have a single on the day as well.
Fancher awaiting the pitch. Takes that one for a ball.
That's outside 2-1. So no outs here though in the top of the 6th inning here. Runners at first and second.
Here's the pitch to Fancher. High for a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, Bordon coming in, having a little trouble finding the zone at this point. With no outs, you definitely don't want to load the bases.
Here's the pitch to Fancher. And there for a strike.
Like an 86-mile-per-hour fastball coming in there for Bordon. So looked like Fancher was taken all the way. Now that brings the count to full.
Fancher awaiting the pitch.
Lost
takes that for
strike
3.
Wow.
Number 7, John Paul Yates.
I thought they lost him at first, and then he ended up stepping back. The umpire behind the plate stepped back and rung him up. So out number 1 on the inning. So good job by Bordon to come in and get the first out in the inning. Still got runners at first and second now with John Paul Yates. Take strike 1.
0-1 count to John Paul Yates here. Here's the pitch. Foul back for strike 2.
Yeah, good pitch right there to Yates. Inside part of the play, just able to foul it back. Quickly ahead, you're 0-2 count here. So if you're Bordon, you're quickly ahead here in the count.
Yates awaits the pitch here. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit back to the pitcher, throws it to second for 1, over to first for 2. Double play by the Indians.
Got that Little Caesars double play right there, Ralph. That one grounded right back to Bordon, able to turn and start that double play. Good job by the Indians.
Good job by the Indians to get that Little Caesars double play. We'll be back with more right after this message.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And from my family,
Roll Tide!
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Welcome back to Roy Kretzel Field. If you haven't gotten down to the baseball diamond, here's an opportunity to come on down. We got one more game after this, a seven inning game. Right now we're in the bottom of the 6th inning, so you got time to catch the end of this game and catch the next game as well. and also get an opportunity to pick up some good concessions over at the BSU concession stand.
Absolutely. They got another Renaissance Bank scoreboard update down in Scuba. Looks like the Lady Indians are now up 3-0 in the middle of the third in game 2. So they play 7 in softball. But Indians did pick up the victory in game 1 already, and so they're going for the sweep today down in Scuba.
Pitch.
It's ball 1 to Settlemyers.
Settlemyers, yep. That's what I was trying to find his name.
So, and that was an 89-mile-per-hour fastball right there, again, from Ben Riley Flowers. So 1-0 count here.
There's a pitch swung on. Missed by Settlemyers.
Yeah, Indians have to kind of adjust here. These batters that are coming to the plate now that have not seen Flowers, they're having to kind of make an adjustment. Again, he's pumping 89 right now. Like I say, I did see him hit 91 last inning. So a little adjustment, that you got to make from as far as speed on your fastball and all that.
Foul back.
That was a 90-mile-per-hour fastball right there. So a good job by Settlemyers making the adjustments. Got a 1-2 count here.
Settlemyers steps in, right-handed hitter, facing a left-handed pitcher. Waiting the pitch here. Pitch outside. Nice frame work by the catcher, but didn't get that call.
Didn't get the call. Good pitch right there. That was a good 1-2 pitch right there, and good patience on the end of Settlemyers to lay off of it. So now you got a 2-2 count.
Here's the pitch to Settlemyers. Swung on, popped up, kind of got up under it.
Catcher couldn't find it.
Can't find it, and it gets out of play. Kind of comes over the net.
That one dropped, Ralph, in between the netting back here on the backstop and the overhang here, protecting the grandstands, if you want to call them here, the back benches here. So we do have fans that sit down there on the backstop in their folding chairs or what have you. And so it dropped down there. Luckily, no one was hit. We have also been prone to sitting down there ourselves.
Yeah. And that's a strike 3.
Yeah, rung him up there on that breaking pitch. There was a 77-mile-per-hour breaking pitch. So you're talking about going 91 to 77. So you got a big difference there. It's an adjustment. That's a K on Settlemyers right there, the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up Bo Rock. Bo had a big double his last at bat here, and that was in the 4th, and that was a 2 RBI double.
Bo Rock awaiting the pitch here. Takes it in his hands and hits him, and he's headed down to first base. So hit by a pitch there to get a base runner on for the Indians.
Yeah, it's going to bring up Gray Bain now. He has doubled and singled on the day and does have 1 RBI to his credit.
Gray Bang steps in, right-handed hitter, waiting the pitch here. Takes a pitch low for a ball. Bo Rock down at first base for the Indians. Gray Bang at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, 90-mile-per-hour fastball right there coming in from Ben Riley Flowers. Bain wasn't able to catch up with it.
Pitch high for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Gray Bain at the plate for the Indians. There's a pitch swung on, popped up to right field. Right fielder coming in. Settles under it and makes the catch for the out.
Yeah, good job out there by the Lions defense. You get your second baseman dropping back to because it was shallow right field. And then, of course, you had the right fielder out there in Gerhardt charging in and making the play, calling off the second baseman. That's his ball. We'll have a pinch hitter right here coming in for Hancock.
Drew Combs.
Is that Drew Combs? Okay.
Number 21, Drew Combs.
So 2 outs in the inning now. You still have a runner at first. And like we said, got a pinch hitter coming in here with Drew Combs.
Drew Combs, a right-handed hitter from Ripley, Mississippi. Played at Ripley High School. Waiting to pitch here. Takes that pitch low for a ball.
This is a 9-inning game. I want to remind everybody we are here in the bottom of the 6th.
Here's a pitch. Swung on and missed for a strike.
Yeah, kind of high and outside right there. Had him chasing one. Not the best pitch to try to hit there. So, again, wasn't able to catch up with it. That's not one you're going to pull either. And he had a swing on that he was going to pull. You got to drive that to right field as that's ball 2 right there. So you got a 2-1 count.
2 balls and 1 strike with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And Drew Combs at the plate. Here's a pitch. Outside for a ball.
Not getting that outside call. Again, too far off the plate for the umpire's liking. Got a 3-1 count. Ball 4.
Ball 4 and walked him. So runner at first and second with Dre McCray coming to the plate.
Number 25, Dre McCray.
Yeah, good job by Coombs to come in there and get the walk. Now you got a runner in scoring position out there at second base. And Dre McCray up to bat. Dre has a double on the day that did bring in 1 RBI.
McCray waiting to pitch here. Swung on, missed for strike 1.
Love to see Dre turn on one right here. We've seen him. He's got the capability of definitely doing it. Turn on one and hit one out of the park here. But there again, you got to be patient at the plate. You got to find that right pitch to drive.
Most definitely, he has that long ball capability. I know Dre. He probably just wanted to hit a base hit.
That's it, and that's what he did.
Coach Collier sends the runner from third and is able to get that score.
Yeah, great piece of hitting right there by McCray. He had that inside pitch there, and he drove it line shot over the third baseman's head right there. Clean single right there. It does move the runner. Actually, now you got a runner at first and second. Coombs is at second. It does score a run. It brings in an RBI there for McCray. So he's got a 2 RBI. He's got 2 RBIs on the day and a double and a single.
Good piece of hitting there. Here's the pitch. And there for a strike to Drew.
I always said that, Raphael, if you got a hot bat, they're going to find a way to put you in the lineup. If you got a hot bat, they're going to find a place for you in that lineup.
Drew steps in and awaits the pitch here. High for a ball. Ball gets away from the catcher. Nobody moves up.
You got a 1-1 count here. Again, 2 outs. Do have a 9-3 game. The Indians picked up a run just a while ago off of the bat of Dre McCray. So a 9-3 game right now. ICC in the lead. We are in the bottom of the 6th.
Here's the pitch to Drew. Fouled back. Strike 2.
That ricocheted kind of off the catcher's helmet right there. So Hall was good on his end. Got a 1-2 count. You'd like to think a base hit might score another run here. Depends on how far it drops out there in the outfield.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Most definitely, I think Coach Collier is thinking being aggressive because he sent that runner a few minutes ago.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Drew steps in and awaits the pitch here. Here's the pitch low in the dirt. And the runners are moving over to second and third. The ball gets away from the catcher.
Yeah, Drew held up on that pitch right there. Again, it was kind of low and on the inside part of the plate. Didn't catch him swinging, and the ball hit the dirt, got away from the catcher, bounced out to his right out there toward the first base side dugout, and so our runners were able to advance to second and third. Now anything down in the outfield potentially, Ralph, you're looking at possibly 2 runs.
2-2 is the count. Here's a pitch high for a ball.
The count moves to full here. You should see the runners moving on the pitch. Got a full count with 2 outs.
Drew awaiting the pitch. 3-2 count here. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit back to the pitcher, and bounces off his leg to the third base as the Indian picks up a run there.
Yeah, that's a good job of hitting right there by Drew Campabianco. Gets a single right there. Same thing happened here. We saw that happen to Brady Davis earlier in the game. Hit so solid and so fast back up the middle, they weren't able to get out of the way. Kind of hit him in the leg. He's fine. So Ben Riley says, I'm good. Don't need any pitches. Didn't even need a visit from his coach. So now that puts the runners at first and third with 2 outs, and that did score a run now, 10-3. So you got a single from Drew with an RBI.
Matthew Martin Knowledge at the plate, awaiting the pitch here. Here's the pitch low for a ball.
Yeah, Indians, as I mentioned, they had to make some adjustments, but as good of a hitting team as they are with their batting average, they were able to make these adjustments. So they've been able to get some good, clean hits here and hit the ball solidly off of Ben Riley Flowers thus far, even though he's thrown good since he's come in. That's going to be another hit.
And it's dropping, fading away from the center fielder. Scores a run, and Martin Knowledge rounds first and makes it to second, and Drew Cap comes in to score.
Davis Ford double there by Martin Knowledge. Again, took that pitch there inside out. It kind of drove it out into right center there, and it made it to the wall out there. And so, like you said, Ralph, that scored 2 runs right there. That brings the lead now to 12-3. All this on 2 outs. A lot of good 2-out hitting here. And you still got Martin Knowledge at second. Will Verdung up at the plate here. They've got a base open. Let's see if they put him on again. I'm going to say they're going to pitch to him.
Will steps in and waits the pitch. They didn't walk him this time. So hopefully here's a pitch. And swung on, hit sharply to the second baseman. Second baseman gloves it, throws it to first for the out. So East Mississippi able to get out of the inning, but the Indians were able to score 4 runs here in the bottom of the 6th inning to make it 12-3. We'll be back with more right after this.
When I think of ICC, I think about home.
The moment I stepped on campus, I knew it was a perfect fit.
It helped me find my true self.
It has opened doors for me that I didn't even know existed.
Everyone here wants you to succeed.
I was able to get involved here and make a real difference.
I've met my closest friends here. There's something for everyone to be involved with.
I've gained skills to succeed in the workforce.
It's been the best experience.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Welcome back to Roy Crescent Field, home of the Indians, here in the top of the 7th inning of a 9-inning game. And we have a 7-inning game right after this. So if you haven't made it to the ballpark, You know, I think you've gotten off work, so you can come on down and watch some more baseball here. Here's the pitch. Low for a ball.
Trying to see who we got up here, Ralph. Did they bring in a pitch hitter?
That is number 16. That's is Gates Gerhardt, the left-handed hitter for East Mississippi, who fouls that back for a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Another foul ball there.
I got it now. That's on me, but they've got some different unis there, and so numbers kind of swapped up a little bit on us.
Here's the pitch, swung on and missed in the dirt. Throw down to first for the out.
Right, that'll be a Renaissance Bank strikeout there for Bourdon there. Gets the first out of the inning.
Number 17, Zach Griffith.
So coming to the plate now is Zach Griffith for East Mississippi.
Yeah, he's been a tough out on the day. They did get him out his first at bat, and he K'd there, but since then he's singled twice.
Takes that first pitch for a strike. Pitch. Check swing, but didn't go. So 1 ball, 1 strike here.
This weekend, ICC baseball will be on the road. They'll be playing at East Central, weather permitting, in a tough divisional matchup there. In conference matchup plays, that's strike 2. So they'll be on the road in Decatur facing East Central, where our Lady Indian softball team will be at home facing East Central.
Here's a pitch inside, hit right down the line to the first baseman. And the first baseman gloves it, steps on the bag for out number 2.
Yeah, good job right there by Bo, waiting on that perfect hop there. Knew that grounder had a little different hop on it right there, so he kind of stepped back a little bit there to catch that perfect hop, and he did, and was able to field it cleanly and get the out at first there, out number 2 of the inning.
Here's the pitch. In there for a strike.
Got Tanner Parker up to the plate now. Tanner did single his last at bat.
There's a pitch. In there for strike 2.
Yeah, so Bourdon coming in and all business-like and getting ahead in the count.
There's a pitch, strike 3, swing and a miss.
Another Renaissance Bank strikeout.
We'll be back with more right after this as we hear from Kegel Ice Center.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Darker empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Kegel Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Kegel Eye Center.com.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle in the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
Welcome back to ICC Baseball as they're taking on East Mississippi. We're here in the bottom of the 7th inning of the 9-inning baseball game. Indians leading 12-3.
Got a Renaissance Bank scoreboard update there in Scuba, and the Lady Indians are now up 5-0 in the middle of the fourth in game 2. Again, the Lady Indians going for the sweep. They did take game 1 earlier today.
So coming to the plate for the Indians is number 2, Jackson Lee. Right-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. Waiting the pitch here. Pitch in there for strike 1.
And Jackson's grounded out a couple of times on the day. Did have a fielder's choice and did walk earlier in the day. As that is ball 1 right there. You got a 1-1 count.
Jackson steps in and awaits the pitch here. There's a pitch swung on and missed for strike 2.
Swung on, missed through an 86-mile-per-hour fastball right there. So 1-2 count. Ball 2 outside part of the plate there. Off the plate, excuse me, not part of the plate, off the plate there, the outside. So 2-2 count here. No outs. Bottom of the 7th.
There's a pitch.
Ball 3.
Ball 3.
We'll run the count to full.
Jackson Lee waiting on something to drive to get on base here for the Indians. It's a pitch swung on, foul back.
Yeah, Jackson's up there battling good, and of course it's just, again, that's up in the pitch count there. Ben Riley Flowers. I don't know how many, I know he's relief pitcher coming in. I don't know how many they'll give him, but definitely up in that pitch count on him right now with a full count.
Here's the pitch. High for a ball.
Lost him. Ball 4.
Number 29, Jackson Settlemyers.
So coming to the plate is Jackson Sattermeyer for the Indians, who has had a home run on the day.
He did. He homered back in the 3rd and had an RBI off of that. So it was a solo shot. So as he fouls that first pitch back, that's going to get out of play back here behind the first base dugout. No wind right now. Flags aren't moving. Just kind of a no breeze blowing it all out.
Here's the pitch, swung on.
Pitch is driven out to center field.
Center fielder drifts over to right field a little bit, settles under, then makes the catch for out number 1.
That brings up Bo Rock, who's hit by a pitch his last at bat, but didn't have that big double with 2 RBIs earlier in the game. Love to see if Bo can get a hold of one right here.
Lefty on lefty matchup. Great opportunity here for Bo Rock. Here's the pitch, swung on, missed for strike 1.
And kind of had him chasing that high outside fastball there, kind of up in the zone a little bit. So Bo was unable to catch up with that one.
Bo Rock awaiting the pitch here. Low for a ball. Here's the pitch to Rock. Swung on, foul down the third base line. Over by the locker room.
Got a 1-2 count here on Bo. Again, we got a runner at first. That's Jackson Lee over there who walked earlier in the inning. Got 1 out.
Bo Rock awaiting the pitch here. Here's the pitch. Swung on inside, check swing for out number 3.
Yeah, Renaissance Bank strikeout there for Ben Riley Flowers with the lines there. Gets the second out of the inning.
Now batting, Gray Bain for the Indians. Right-handed hitting sophomore. Swings at the first pitch he sees and fouls it down the first base line. Out of play.
It makes it to the parking lot out there, and quickly he's down 0-1 in the count.
Here's a pitch to Bain outside for a ball.
You know, the Indians are coming in the inning, hopefully wanting to get one more run on the board, Ralph, you know. And that would have kind of gotten them out of this affair here and could have moved on over to game 2 eventually, but they're down to their last out to try to get that done here in the bottom of the 7th.
Bain takes that ball low for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's a pitch high for a ball.
Good eye down there by Bain, running the count to 3-1.
2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Gray Bain at the plate. Runner on first for the Indians. Here's the pitch, throw over to first. Caught him in the rundown, and Jackson is out at second base. We'll be back with more in just a moment, right after these messages from Coke.
Street is a man of many talents, not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also a skilled swordsman, a master chef.
Needs more lavender.
A wonder at word games.
2 tries, every time.
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
Welcome back to Roy Crescent Field here in the bottom of the top of the 8th inning. As the Indians lead 12-3. Coming to the plate is Austin Garrison for East Mississippi. On the hill for the Indians.
Still got Bourdon out there.
Here's a pitch. Low for a ball.
Ball 2 right there.
Matt working pretty quickly. 2 balls and no strikes here. The umpire wanted to check the baseball. Matt may have been asking for a new ball. So change the ball out and toes the rubber. Here's the pitch in there for a ball. 3 balls, no strikes. to Garrison. Takes that one in there for strike one.
Yeah, kind of got him in on the fist right there and kind of on the hands and just popped it up behind back here, fouled it back, and Gray Bang was able to pop up and make that play in foul territory, so gets out number one in the inning right there. And that's going to bring up a pinch hitter, it looks like, for the Lions.
Number 8,
Brooks Buchanan will be coming in.
Here's a pitch, low for a ball.
Looks like Brooks is out of Collinsville. Played his ball at West Lauderdale High School.
Another pitch low for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes to Brooks. 1 out here in the top of the 8th inning. Playing 9 innings here in this first game, and they will turn around and play a 7-inning game. So got opportunity to come out and catch the Indians in action, as that's the strike.
Yeah, got a 2-1 count now. We are in the top of the 8th here, as you mentioned, and that one's fouled back. Count goes to even here with 2-2.
A lot of people getting off work. Opportunity to come out and catch the Indian baseball team. Here's the pitch. Low in the dirt for ball 3.
Outside right there. Again, runs the count to full, outside and in the dirt. Wasn't going to get him swinging. Brooks Buchanan wasn't going to swing at that. So again, full count. They'll have 1 out. That one's fouled back toward the soccer field.
There's a pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. Foul number 2.
Yeah, got a Renaissance Bank strikeout right there by Bourdon.
Number 1, Aiden also Brooks.
Brings the second out to the inning right here, and that's going to bring up also Brooks for his, it's like his 5th at bat of the game. He's flying out 3 times and did have a single his last at bat.
Takes that inside pitch for a ball. There's a pitch swung on, fouled off for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning for the Lions. High pitch. Checks down to first base, and umpire says no. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Pitch inside for a ball.
3-1 count here.
Here's a pitch swung on, hit to center field. Center fielder doesn't move too far away. Stand there and make the catch for the out. So we'll be back with more right after these messages.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow is what we anticipate, what we work for, what we want to improve. At Itawamba Community College, we offer the courses, pathways, and the training that can help turn your vision of tomorrow into a reality. So why wait? Your tomorrow can start today at Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Welcome back to Roy Kressel Field as we are in the bottom of the 8th inning here as the Indians lead 12-3 over the East Mississippi Lions. Coming to the plate will be number 14, Gray Bain.
And East Mississippi had a Tommy Morgan realtor, Ricky Murphy, call to the bullpen right there, and it's going to be Ian Dillon who's coming in from Saltillo. He's got 4 appearances on the year, 6 1/3 innings pitched. He's given up 8 hits on 7 runs, 7 base on balls, and 6 Ks.
So here's a pitch high for a ball. Gray Bain steps in. Righty-righty matchup. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Sidearm delivery there by the pitcher.
Yeah, you got a different delivery style here from what you've been seeing from the East Mississippi pitchers today. Is that's outside for ball 2 right there, 2-1 count. But you know, and it provides a different spin on the ball. It gives you a different look if you're up the plate. So you've got to make the adjustment. 3-1. That ball's outside. If you are going to the plate here to face Ian.
Bain awaits the pitch here, low for ball 4. So opportunity to get on base for Gray Bain.
Yeah, lead off walk right there, and now we're going to have a pinch hitter here in Ty Robertson.
Yeah, Robertson actually was the one that made the catch out there in the outfield, so he's already played a little defense.
Okay, so he was excellent.
Yeah.
Right. So he had already come into the game. So I guess they moved Jackson over to left field and got Ty in center field.
Here's the pitch to Robinson. Takes that one for a strike.
No outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Got a 12-3 game here. ICC leading East Mississippi in the bottom of the 8th.
Here's the pitch. Ty swung on, hit center field. Center fielder takes a little loop-de-loop, gets under it, and makes the catch for the out.
That'll be the first out of the inning right there. Just kind of muscled that one in. It was on the inside part of the bat right there. Just kind of fisted it out there to center field and was able to make the catch. That's going to bring up a pinch hitter right there, too.
Number 7, Joby Cook.
Joby Cook. Right-handed hitter. Played at East Mississippi for a little bit, but has been here with the Indians for the past 2 years. Looking to get a hit here. Here's the pitch to Cook.
Good pitch right there. A lot of movement on that ball right there from that sidearm delivery. Had a ton of movement there, and of course it did not draw a swing from Joby. Strike 1, 0-1 count here.
There's a pitch hit back to the pitcher, throws to second, throws it off, throws the shortstop off the bag, and the runner is safe at second base. And Joby is safe at first.
Ian fielded that ball clean. It was just kind of one that Joby swung over the top of and chopped it down and fielded it cleanly and turned and knew he had a play at second to try to get the double play. And the throw was wild, so it'd be an E1 right there on the play.
Drew Capobianco at the plate, waiting the pitch, takes that one for a strike. 1 out here for the Indians, but runners on first and second.
Yeah, Drew going back now from the left side of the plate. I've seen him from the right side here over the last couple of bats. Now he's back on the left side.
There's a pitch inside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Drew. Like Dr. Boggs said, he switched over to the left-hand side, faced the right-handed pitcher. Waiting the pitch here. Pitch swung on and smoked it down past the second baseman.
He's not going to send the runner. He's going to load the bases, though, for Matthew Martin-Olich, who has been on fire today, and they don't have a place to put him. He's got 3 singles and a double with 2 RBIs on the day. So he is 4 for 5 on the day thus far, and we're going to see what happens here. This will be interesting. Got a Renaissance Bank scoreboard update here in Scuba. Lady Indians softball, they're up 5-0 after 5 complete, as Matthew Martin-Olich was trying to send that one out to the pine trees unsuccessfully.
Yeah. And East Mississippi was kind of looking to stop the run, and everybody's playing in.
Yeah, now you got the runners in, so the infield is in, and they're just looking to get either the double play if they can. Definitely want to get the out at home.
There's a pitch.
They're not going to get it.
Hits the batter.
They're going to walk in the winning run.
And that's the winning run right there as Coach Collier picks up his 650th win as the ICC's head coach.
We can keep it here and do a quick run recap here if you want to, Raphael, right quick. Again, 13-3 win there, big victory by the Indians.
With this win, Coach Collier now has 650 wins at ICC. Congratulations, Coach.
So, like I said, that's huge right there. Coach Collier earned that 650 wins.
Most definitely.
Congratulations to him and his long, successful career that he's had here at Etowamba. We're just glad to have him as our head baseball coach. But, Indians did what they do best. They got 15 hits on the day, 13 runs out of that, but they also had a great pitching performance, in my opinion, coming in from Brady Davis and Matt Bourdon. I mean, you just use 2 pitchers. I think I mentioned earlier, if you can get 6 out of Brady, you're doing good. Brady came in on the 6th inning. He was removed and relieved in the 6th, so he didn't get a full 6 out of Brady, but Bourdon came in and did a fine job of relief. And again, they were able to capture the win. East Mississippi did not put a run on the board until since the 3rd inning.
Right.
So great job of hitting, great job of pitching. I got two ways I could go with here on a player of the game here or what have you not. But
that would be the Samstown Market Star of the game.
Thank you, Samstown Market Star of the game. Me personally, Ralph, I'm going to go with one. If you want to pick another one, you can.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Martin-Olich, who had a day of he had 3 singles, a double. Got the hit by pitch there at the end to drive in the winning run. He had 3 RBIs on the day, so I'm going to give it to Martin-Olich at the plate. But now you can go with who you think.
Well, I like Brady Davis, putting up some zeros. I think he did a good job of kind of keeping East Mississippi off balance and being able to, like you said, stay in there to the 6th inning and then also having a relief pitcher to come in and just be able to finish putting up zeros. That was a good thing for the Indians today.
Yeah, I agree. And that was my second choice right there, was to go with the pitching duo with Brady Davis and Matt Bourdon. So great job, great all-around effort by the Indians. But you know what they got to do? They got to come back and play another game here.
Most definitely.
And it's another conference game, and they got to play 7 here. There is no run rule in this next affair. So, they got to play 7 innings and got to turn around and do it again.
That's it. Got to get after it. Hey, that is your Orthopedic Institute North Mississippi game recap. We'll be back with the second game of the evening. If you haven't made it down to the field, you got an opportunity to come down. The grounds crew is out there getting the field ready, and we'll have game 2 here in about 30 minutes right here on the Red Channel. You can tune in and watch the Indians play East Mississippi for game number 2 that is going to last for 7 innings. And like I said, it's been a great day out here at the ball field for Brad Boggs and myself, Raphael Henry. We have sat here and enjoyed a great baseball game. The Indians win this game 13-3 here in the 8th inning of a great contest, and we'll be back with more right after this.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family,
Roll Tide!
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents, not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also a maestro of the clarinet, a famous speed solver,
piece of cake,
a noted cheese connoisseur,
Limburger.
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.